Hey guys, Hetz here. All right, so I know I made a couple of political videos a little while back, and it's been a while since I've been able to make a video. I had some things going on, but I just had to say something today. I mean, first off, I'm sorry about the sunglasses. Tough night. I had a couple belts of whiskey, an Ambien, one and a half, maybe two Valium. I don't know, most of a Chiba Chew. It was hard to make it through the night because Ted Cruz dropped out of the Republican primary. I never thought that would cause me to lose sleep. But President Donald Trump, we're one step away from President Donald Trump. That is pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up. Now, the next question that comes to mind is how are we going to stop it? Okay? Because people did an awful lot, or they said an awful lot about how it wasn't going to come to this, but it came to this. So I don't think this is a joke. I think we need to take this pretty seriously. So look, I would love to get behind Hillary and say, oh, Hillary's going to do it. You know, she's what we need. She's how we'll beat Trump. But, you know, the thing is, I heard her on CNN, I heard her talking to Anderson Cooper today, right? And she was laughing at Donald Trump. She was laughing at Donald Trump. And she was saying his policies don't make sense. He's a demagogue. The voters will make the right choice. He's a loose cannon. He's a loose cannon. Yeah, she said that 4 times. He's a loose cannon. Can you say chaos candidate? Do you realize that you're saying all of the exact same things that all the Republican idiots who he laid waste to said before he laid waste to them? Was she paying attention to the Republican primary? Or is she just living in a bubble? People don't care about the nuances of your policy, okay? People are pissed off. That is why they're voting for Trump. Okay, they're pissed off because, yes, I wrote some of this down. They're pissed off because wages have been effectively stagnant for 40 years. All right, they're pissed off because we got Obamacare and healthcare costs are still going up. They're pissed off because they can't afford to go to college, or they can't afford to pay off their college loans, or they can't get a job because they didn't go to college, or they did go to college and they still can't get a job. They're pissed off that the elite are doing great, the stock market is up, and the rest of us are getting crushed. They're pissed off because we are still at war 15 years after 9/11 with no end in sight. And your plan is to continue the Obama legacy. Look, I like Obama, okay? But this is a change election, much like 2008 was a change election. So that may appeal to party loyalists and people who like to have policies written by lobbyists, but that shit ain't gonna fly with most American voters. It's just not gonna happen, okay? Right. Then Anderson Cooper asked Hillary if she was ready for all of the attacks that Donald was going to bring at her. And she's like, I've been getting attacked for 30 years. There's nothing he can say that I haven't heard before. Yes, he can. Yeah, he can. There are lots of things he can say that you have not heard before. You know what? Nobody ever fucking said that Ted Cruz's father killed JFK, but Donald Trump said it yesterday, didn't he? You know what that means? That means by November, Trump is going to have 51% of America believing that you drove the stake into Jesus Christ's heart. But by November, Trump is going to have 51% of America believing that you are the CERN super collider, and that when they turn you on, you're going to cause a black hole that's going to swallow the entire solar system. By November, Trump is going to have 51% of America believing you're coming into their homes to enjoy their liver with a nice Chianti. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This is asymmetrical warfare. Don't you get it? People are not voting for him because of his policies or his experience or his resume or his knowledge of the White House. They're voting for him because of how they feel. So you have to make them feel something, okay? You got to beat this chump at his own game. You want my support? You got to show me that you understand something, that you understand anything about where the electorate is today. You know? You talk about all that stuff. You parrot everything that every chump who got trumped by Trump said. And I don't have any faith in your ability to win. The Republicans have unleashed the Kraken. And unless you have Pegasus and you're ready to fly with the Gorgon head of Medusa, you ain't gonna win. People say this is no time for a radical. That's what some people have been saying on my Facebook feed. This is no time for anyone other than a radical. We have to fight fire with fire. There's a whole lot of shit that's fucked up that's got to get fixed. And we have to beat Trump. God damn it. If we can't have Bernie Sanders as our candidate, I wish we had Elizabeth Warren. She gets it. She calls it like it is. She fights Twitter rants with Twitter rants. She brings a shotgun to a knife fight. Trump is a fucking loser who will destroy this country, and he's bringing a fucking bazooka. So what are you going to bring? Blah, 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 policy, blah, 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 the 90s was great, blah, 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 experience. Save your calm, rational policy sanity for the 49%. Because that's all you'll get with that approach is 49%. You need to bring some real fucking game if you're going to win this thing. Hats out.